morning and welcome to Friday morning Qigong. Let's do some shaking. It starts off as a bit of a wiggle. Feel that in my lower back this morning. It feels really nice actually, the shoulders kind of coming up and down and the lower spine getting a nice little wiggle. Great, let's come into more of a traditional shake. Let's do some clearing of the lungs. So taking deep breath in and then opening the mouth, letting the air sort of come out with as much force as feels good. So breathing in through the nose. Let's do a few more of those. Really coming into the lower part of the lungs, clearing out the lower part of the lungs. Let's do 3 centered more on the sort of middle section of the lungs. And then coming right up into this top area of the lungs. You can include the shoulders as all of that area as well. And just back to some normal breath. Let's get really grounded through the feet, through the legs, through the pelvis, sense of the weight of the body. And see if we can really lighten up through the shoulders, upper rib cage, collarbones. It's really lightening up through there, heavy and grounded through lower half of the body. Softening around the heart and the pericardium, right up into the neck, the throat and the back of the neck. Letting the arms be super loose. They're kind of light but heavy at the same time, so we don't have to move the arms, but the arms are moving just because of the movement. And see if we can get even lighter and even looser through collarbones, shoulder blades, upper chest, upper arms. And just gently using the breath to soften through the shoulders and the neck and rib cage, collarbones, shoulder blades. So with the out breath, just a gentle release. Let's see if we can bring the epicenter of the shake up into the shoulder girdle. Once again, including collarbones, shoulder blades, upper rib cage, pericardium, heart, all of the ligaments and tendons and the connective tissue muscles. Using the breath to just soften all of that. At the same time, be really mindful of the feet, no gripping of the toes. Still have that sense of being heavy and grounded through the lower half of the body. Noticing how the upper half of the chest softening and becoming looser and more jelly-like. Thirty more seconds. And gently just bringing that to a stop. Let's just stand for a minute. So letting the feet spread, soften the ankles, slightly bend and soften the knees, tucking tailbone along, spine, tucking the chin. Whole body awareness coming into the observer. So just as we open our eyes and look around, that same detached, non-judgmental, non-commenting part that observes everything. Let that also observe the internal movements, sensations, the whole body generally. Being in that place of observation. Nice. Let's just start to gently roll the shoulders front to back. Making these effortless, just enough effort rotations. Still solid and grounded through the lower half of the body. Let's reverse all of that, going the other way. Just keeping everything moving softly, just enough effort. Right, you're going to pop the hands on the top of the shoulders and just circle from there. And then let's reverse that. Great. And let's do whole circling around on each side. See how soft you can make that, how easy you can make that. One more on each side. Letting that go. Let's turn the pelvis, let the arms be long and heavy and free. How loose can you get through shoulder blades, collarbones, neck, upper rib cage, heart and pericardium, everything above the diaphragm. If we can deepen the twist just a little bit through the upper chest. Just keeping the eyes facing forward for a little bit. And just gently letting that come to a stop. Let's come into standing again, just for a moment. Spreading the feet, softening ankles, bending knees, tucking the sacrum, long spine, reaching up through the crown. Softening the face, tucking the chin. Once again, just coming into that place of observation. Always feels like it's sort of back towards the back of the brain. Let's use the breath again while we're standing to really soften through the neck, the jaw, the throat, all the way through the shoulders. And the heart, the pericardium, the lungs, the rib cage, shoulder blades, everything above the diaphragm. Using the out breath to soften, relax, and release. also just being aware of the lower half of the body and feeling the connection down to earth. Letting any tension in the shoulders sink down through the torso, down through the legs and down into earth, and doing that with the out breath. Everything softens, releases down into earth. And still a sense of being grounded and solid through the lower half of the body. Nice. And then just very gently coming out of the standing posture, just going back to a little bit of movement, just switching off my phone. Great, let's do a little bit of combing through this upper area. Just letting the fingers move through this upper chest. So moving through and around the shoulder blades. Moving through and around the collarbones and the upper arms. And just moving through and around the neck, front and back. And then moving through the lungs and the heart and the pericardium. Just gently just clearing any stagnations, anything held. Let's just gently let that go and then come into our pericardium form with hands, fingers pointing upwards. We're going to roll the hands. We're going to open through the chest. Let's include everything we've been focusing on. So not just the pericardium and the heart, but the lungs, the ribs, the little muscles in between the ribs, shoulder blades, collarbones, all of the structures, the tendons, the connective tissue, ligaments, just everything that's in this upper chest area. All the muscles, skin, the fascia, meridians, fluids. Some tension of softening and releasing. Let the out breath help to really soften everything, relax everything. Let's really slow the movement down and come into this connection from the point of the observer once again. So really allowing the movement, the breath, the intention, all of that to hold us in this present moment. Soften around anything where there's tension. And the hands come in. I'm going to pause there just for a millisecond. We're going to let the hands come around heart, pericardium, and then move up and down the midline. And move around, open horizontally. This time the other hand's on top. So move around, up and down the midline. Around, horizontally, and keep going. Once again, coming into the observer, and being with the movement, breath, intention, really anchoring yourself in this present moment through all of that. And as we continue with the form, let's just really drop our awareness internally into this pericardium space and into the organ itself. Pericardium, the heart protector, got these beautiful, tender, emotional, wise, soul-filled hearts. And the pericardium's job is to protect from all excessive emotions, from external influences, to enable us to live from the heart. So as we move in this form, let's hold the intention of strengthening, clearing, honoring this pericardium as a protector. When all of our other boundaries might fail, this beautiful sac of connective tissue is going to protect us, protect our very spirit. Really inviting the pericardium to be easeful, to release any tension. It has these attachments up into the upper chest, maybe even, I don't know, can't remember my anatomy, it's terrible, maybe even up into the neck. Wherever these attachments are, just letting them be easy. Knowing that the pericardium attaches down into the diaphragm, so it's getting this constant feedback about the state of our being through the breath. So it's enjoying the slow, easy breath. Just letting the hands move further and further apart into the wide field. And the same when we move horizontally, it's really opening up, coming right out into the field. Next time the hands come down into pericardium, pause there for a moment and invite pericardium into the hands for the sense of being held and supported. Coming into the place of observation, state of observation, breathing gently and softly into the pericardium. And swap the hands. Bringing the hands in front of the pericardium. Let's cultivate the inner smile. So bring awareness down into the heart, feeling the warmth and glow of a smile that emanates from your heart. And the smile is full of appreciation and love and gratitude. And allowing that to just gently permeate into the pericardium from the heart. And then the hands relax, staying with the inner smile and letting that permeate right through the body. From the top of the head, all the way to the tips of the fingers, and down to the soles of the feet and the toes. And then inviting that warmth and that glow to permeate into the space that we occupy. And then taking a deep breath in and out. Just very gently move out of the posture can keep the inner smile for the entire rest of the day. Thank you.